Hi there, I'm Katrina, and thanks for watching my video here, joining me here. I am 19 days post-op for a double anterior fusion at L4-5 and L5-S1, and it helped me when I was preparing for my surgery to see the videos of other people and know a little bit about their story. And so I thought I would join in and add my story to the YouTube list and hope that it can help somebody. I'm also about keeping it real. So if this can help keep it real for someone as they prepare or go through this process, then I'm glad. So a little backstory, and forgive my notes, my first YouTube video, and figured I'd forget what I was thinking. At 53, I do that. And so I have notes, forgive me. I'm 53. I've had back pain for about 14, almost 15 years. And that was because I had a car accident where I was rear-ended. And then 3 months later, I had a car accident where I was front-ended. Both of them not my fault. And what that left me with was some bulging discs. And I did everything. All these 14, 15 years, I've done the chiropractic, I've done the physical therapy, I've done the massage therapy, acupuncture, acupressure, craniosacral work. I've used a TENS unit. I've been in braces. I even went through months of decompression therapy. I've done several attempts at injections. I did chiropractic with emotional release even, stretched, walked, tried medications. I feel like I've done quite a lot to try and remedy this. And what I've dealt with pain-wise in these years is pain in that lower back, L4-5, L5-S1 area, a lot of hip pain, leg pain, particularly that right side. I would have numbness in my feet. I have trouble being comfortable being in any one position for too long, trouble sleeping. And I knew it was getting worse as driving got worse, sitting got worse, and I sit for my work. But it was the turning over in bed that became harder and harder and harder, and that's when I knew this is not going anywhere. Twisting was hard, and I really was having moments of despair and a lot of silent suffering. And so a couple years back, I tried a couple more surgeons, spine doctors, see what they thought I could do. And two of them said, you know what, you've done it all. So pain clinic is about what you're looking at, and just let them fuse naturally these discs that were starting to compress. In fact, I had bone bruising where there were those times of bone on bone in my spine. And so that's what I did. I just, for the last couple of years, thought, okay, well, this is the way it is. Then a miracle happened. I got very sick last fall, and because of that, I needed to see the doctor several times for follow-up. And one time I saw a doctor that was not my regular doctor, and she told me that she would be off for a few weeks after some surgery in case I needed to see her again for more follow-up. And that perked my ears up. Back surgery, back issues. Anyway, she told me about her struggling for nearly 20 years until it got bad enough and then someone could do something. And so I told her my story that 2 years prior, I'd been told there's nothing else we can do but give you medication and be careful. And she said, oh, no, go see my doctor. So that was the miracle. Because I got sick, I found this doctor who I would never have found before. Went to him. He said, you know what? You're way too young to just let it wait and be fused. You could be 80, and that's a lot of pain you'll have, a lot of years of pain. And so I think we can help. And so took more pictures, went back. He said, yeah, I think that you could be a good candidate for that anterior fusion. And then with the anterior fusion, they go in through the stomach, the abdomen area. Apparently they can reach those lower bone vertebrae much easier. So I thought about it for weeks, thought, oh, heck no, I could paralyze me. What am I going to do? But then it just kept getting worse. So I scheduled, COVID hit, so then I had to postpone for 3 months. However, 20 days ago, I was able to have it. And so I really feel like the way I found the doctor was the miracle. Anyways, so I watched a lot of videos, and one of the videos that was really helpful was the must-haves for recovery. And I've thought about maybe making one of those down the road, looking back, what has really helped me. But until, and if I do that, pop on over to the YouTube post by Sarah Montana. She does a really, really nice job of giving ideas for preparing for surgery. Anyway, so today I am 19 days post-op, and I'm doing pretty well. I think that I'm recovering as I should, making progress every day. I'm glad I did the surgery. Right off, I could tell that searing, burning, biting, grabbing pain that I would have when I would first get up in the morning, where my bones were just totally crushing on each other, I think, and squishing those nerves, that's gone. And my feet are not falling asleep like they were. And so already I know that that's a plus. I will say, though, that I still have pain. It's just different. As the nerves are recovering from compression, they have more space and they're adjusting. I've heard it said that they kind of can be misfiring for a while, and I think that's how it feels. My nerves are weird right now in my back and in my legs, and I have bone pain. They probably put about 8 screws in those 2 plates for my double fusion, and so yeah, it hurts. And another thing that hurts is my abdomen area. That has taken me quite by surprise. My scar is about 4.5 inches long, just under my belly button. And so it's pretty tender, but every day gets better. So my days are pretty simple. I'm working on switch-in positions routinely every 1 to 2 hours. So I'm either standing or walking. I'm sitting no more than 30 minutes at a time, or I'm laying down. And for now, I lay on my back. Laying on my side still pulls at my incision and my abdomen area that's still so sore. So not on my back, or rather not on my side a whole lot. For walking, I'm trying to walk about 4 or 5 times a day from 10 to 20 minutes each time I walk. And I just started walking outside a few days ago. Otherwise, I was doing laps in the house. And I feel vulnerable walking outside, I will tell you that. There aren't the walls, that kind of help me. And I'm still figuring out what kind of stability help I want. I started with a walker outside, and that was great. I feel like I'm a little past the walker, but a cane, even with my claw cane, it's uneven steadiness because it's only on one side. So today I tried the ski poles on the sidewalk, and so I think I might like those. A couple random things to tell you how I am at day 19. I do sleep on my back a lot, and I have my knees raised up. It just helps the pressure on my back. And I also put a small washcloth right behind my back just to give a little bit of extra support. And I'll tell you, a tip right now is to have silk sheets or satin sheets on the bottom of your mattress. It is so nice with that to roll over and to scoot into position to go to sleep after the surgery. I'm still using a toilet riser. Highly recommend it. It's just more comfortable, less squatting. Speaking of the toilet, still using the Miralax. Actually, I prefer magnesium. I'll tell you, the pain meds, they do bind you. So keeping it real. When I go up and down the stairs, I'm still going sideways, holding on to the handrail, going down one at a time, going up one at a time. I just don't trust the steadiness of my legs just yet to go up or down normal on the stairs. I am, however, getting stronger. So I'll get there. I don't have a brace on. My doctor doesn't put braces on people after their fusions. I know that some people do that, and I kind of think it might be a good idea. Follow doctor's orders. That's all I can say about that. I do wonder if it would be more comfortable. So for pain relief right now, I am definitely tapering down. At day 19, I'm taking baclofen and oxycodone about every 4 or 5 hours during my waking hours. I haven't been up in the night for them now for several days, and I plan to keep weaning, but I'm also not going to let myself suffer. And your body will guide you on that. Just be careful. What else helps with pain is alternating heat and ice on my back and even on my legs, especially my calves. Not on my incision area, of course. I wouldn't put heat there, but ice is great there. And to get up and walk, it really helps. So a strange thing started happening about 9 or so days ago. And that's an issue with my calves, which I did not have before the surgery. I started having really extreme calf pain, and I've had Charlie horses. This is not that. This feels like a flood that just creeps up my calf, and it's like a squeezing, burning, prickling, terrible pain like I've never had. And it's worse when I'm standing still. That's when it gets unbearable and I have to lay down or sit down, elevate my legs and ice them or heat them before it really clears up. So I know it's not a Charlie horse. I've called twice about it, the doctor's office. At first I thought, could this be a clot situation? It's not. It's not often that you have it on both legs, and I have this pain on both legs. It did start on one and then move to both. So we ruled out clots. There's no swelling. My muscles are not contracting like with a Charlie horse as well. So it's either muscle or nerves. They gave me an additional nerve blocker, nerve pain blocker. I don't know that it's really helped, but what has helped is, again, lifting those calves up, putting them up. Sometimes walking it out can help, and compression socks. I asked the nurse about the compression socks, and while this isn't always what they would use them for, and certainly you would want your doctor to tell you yes or no on that, they did tell me if it's comforting, if it helps in any way, it's okay to wear them. So I'm wearing them now, and I think I'll keep wearing them. I will say that knee pain, though, has been a little crazy making, and I just cross my fingers it's not permanent. I hope it isn't, and I don't think it will be. So overall, every day is different. One day I feel pretty good, and the next I might have more pain or more fatigue. I notice the pain shifts. It's not always in my legs. It's not always in my back. It's not always in my abdomen area. It's just very strange. It moves. But like I've said, I had pinching of my nerves, and my back was really in bad shape for 14, almost 15 years. So there's a lot of adjusting going on. And I think I'll just hang tight and hope it will go away. Overall, I'm glad I did the surgery. And I have hope that I'll just get better and better. It helps me to remind myself of the things that I can still do while I'm in recovery mode and have to be very careful. Instead of focusing on what I can't do, that would drive me nuts. And so I heard a gentleman say on one of these videos that with a fusion, you are trading chronic pain, bad chronic pain, for other acute pain. It's a trade-off. And so I like that idea, and I think it's probably true. I just have to remind myself that this recovery pain is temporary, and I've already seen that inch by inch it gets better. And so giving myself that positive self-talk and that grace to heal and not rush myself, I think that really helps. It also helps, I notice, what I put in my head each day as I recover. And so reading good stuff, listening to good podcasts, watching interesting or uplifting TV really helps, because there's a lot less activity during this recovery. And so that's where I'm at. Those are some of my helps. Those are some of my thoughts. And that's my experience. So it's quite a journey, I will say that. And I wish you well if you're heading into surgery. I may or may not post again. Thanks for looking at the video, and I hope it helped someone. Happy healing. Bye for now.